Good morning, everybody. The Man in the Suit is an analog horror series that's based around the old Godzilla movie series that started around the 1950s. It's not as scary as something like Local 58, but it's still got a lot of good moments and some pretty cool ideas. The series isn't quite finished yet, and I'm really keen to see where they take it. The link's down in the description, and I recommend you go check it out. We watched it on stream recently, so I hope you enjoy my reaction. The gist is that I saw someone talking about it, and it seems like the gist is, you know, those really old Godzilla movies, well, 1954, right? One of the actors accidentally gets sealed inside the suit, I think is the gist. So this sounds pretty cool, and we'll watch a couple episodes, and we'll see how we go. Okay. Is it loud enough? Maxed. Evil lizard show. It's really quiet, isn't it? I always have my headphones super low. The person in the Angurius suit was unknown at the time. Angurius is a great band, by the way. I love them. But the story the actor has with Angurius is odd. Are these actual shots from the thing? They must be. This is a photo of him in the suit. Here is another picture. Yeah, so if you like this, make sure to go check it out. You get the acting job of being and wearing the Angurius suit. That would be a sick job, wouldn't it? It's not creepypasta if they don't show Godzilla with hyper-realistic black eyes. The actor fell in love with it. That would be such a sick job, wouldn't it? He would wear the suit most of the time to the point you never saw his actual face. Or is this wearing the suit? Even when we take breaks, he would just wear the suit. The suit would sometimes heat up, but he didn't care. It was like he was addicted to the suit, like it was calling his name. Well, so I will be. This is a reaction stream, so I will be pausing a lot, right? But have you ever worn costumes or whatever, and it just feels cool, back in school plays and stuff, and it just feels sick? Or if you get a cool job and you get a cool work outfit, I think it'd be the same thing. I think if I was the Godzilla guy in the suit, I would just not take the suit off. I think I would just do exactly the same thing. But yeah, no, I 100% agree with this guy. I 100% agree with this guy. Yeah, Godzilla drip. Gotten to the point where he even brings the suit home, even though we tell him not to. Okay, maybe that's a bit far. Maybe he is a scaly, right? He wouldn't really speak a lot, but he would say that his name is Goji, basically the nickname we gave to the suit. The last time he was seen on set, he was acting in the suit until he just stopped. This is a photo that was taken. The last time in capitals. Interesting. Several minutes later, he would start to walk and stop yet again. His breathing was muffled, yet he was also breathing oddly. Okay. The director thought it was a joke, poking at him to get in place, but he wouldn't budge. He's becoming the suit. He thinks he's him? I don't blame him. I'd do that too. I think that'd be really funny. After 2 odd minutes of oddly breathing, he would tell people to check on him and make sure he takes off the suit. You're not taking my fursuit, guys! You're not taking it away! This was a photo someone took before the person on the right saw what was inside. Ooh. The man opened the costume to see that he was growing into the suit. His flesh would slowly rip away as he tried to open the pocket where the actors would enter the suit. Oh, gross. So his skin's all attached to the suit now. The suit was now his skin. Oh, could you imagine that? Like unzipping your skin and have your organs just there? Oh, man. I really like this audio. Somehow his body deformed to the point he was filling the inside of the suit. Oh man, poor Goji. Skin melting with leather, that's a thing. Oh man, I kinda do want to look that up. This is what they expected. Who expected? This would not have happened if he at least washed himself. Oh, here we go, the analog horror icons. Let's go! Moonscorched Gojira, yeah. This is what they found. Oh. Turn this back down. Oh, okay. Kind of a funny jump scare. I knew it was coming, so I turned my headphones down. That was a bit funny. Sick beats. Sick beats to merge to a Gojira suit too. Gonna look it up. Don't show it on stream because YouTube ain't gonna like that, is it? Okay, let me see. So what is it? Skin melded with leather. It is an analog comedy. Oh no, I liked it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Carl's dad gets surgically altered to be a dolphin. There's a I don't know if I should show this on stream, but here is a hang on. Let me just get this. Here's a picture of it. YouTube, please don't ban me. This isn't that one. This is a different one. There's actually a couple of cases of people getting melded to a couch. This isn't that one. I don't think they actually have pictures of her, which is probably good because that sounds like a nightmare. But there's another story of a woman. I'm not saying what she did. She just melded to a couch. So I don't know why. All right. So just look away if you're going to be uncomfortable with. It's a horror stream, right? You come for the horror. Here, so just here it is. Pretty shocking stuff. Look, I don't know if I should show this on YouTube, but people getting melded to couches, it's kind of terrifying, right? So, look, I got to get this off the screen. I can't look at this anymore. It's kind of disgusting, actually. Sorry, I shouldn't have shown that. I shouldn't have shown that. Sorry, guys. I should know better. We are gonna keep watching. Let's keep watching. I'm enjoying it. It's hitting the classic analog horror notes. We'll see how it goes. Second episode. Angurius skins. People melding into furniture due to mental health issues and neglect carers would make a great analog horror. It would be terrifying, I think. Yeah, it would be really sad. Angurius Suit incident, 1955. Let's go. Not one, but two of the most terrifying creatures ever loosed on man. Each a raging, unkillable horror. Both on a rampage to stun your every sense. Gigantus, the fire monster. Born to destroy each other. But first, they'll destroy the world. This is actually a great...
Here's motion picture adventure and excitement to stagger the imagination. The fantastic fire monsters raging out of the flaming bowels
I think,
of hell. Mighty Gigantus.
Old movies like this are great fodder for analog horror, so I think this is a good direction people should go in. Not just Godzilla, but other ones too.
Deadly Angurius, screaming its challenge of mortal combat. The battle of the ages. Scenes and sights and sensations
H.P.
beyond
Lovecraft
any,
story too.
beyond
Yeah,
any.
that could be fun. Do you like H.P. Lovecraft? The Man in the Godzilla Suit still came out for the next movie. If they stopped and told anyone about the Suit Man, Toho would have been sued and ridiculed for keeping such a disgusting creation. So they decided to keep him out of the public so they could make bank off the success of Gojira. So he fused to the suit. He fused to the suit, and they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep making the movies. Let's just keep going. Now we're talking, bros. Ugh. Understandable. Exactly. This is great. Funny how Angurius and Godzilla became friends in later films. Ah. The Man in the Godzilla Suit has been examined by private doctors. The doctors say that he had consumed a drug that made his skin and flesh inflate inside the suit, and the skin and flesh fused together to make the outside of the suit his skin. Okay. So he consumed a drug that did that. I wonder who made him. Did he do it himself? He liked being the suit though, didn't he? So maybe he did that himself. Self-inflicted analog horror. That's interesting. His bones were rearranged inside to match with the height of the suit. That must be so painful. Imagine how much coming home. He's suddenly wearing Godzilla costume. I can't take a day off. They need me. It turned out he could see out of the eye sockets of the suit, but his eyes were bloodshot. That's kind of cool. Fleshcraft drugs, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people would be into that. I'm sure you could sell that for like a lot these days with the fursuits. His eyes were bloodshot. We getting the spook? Hey Jim, how you doing? The name for the actor who plays Angurius is unknown. Angurius? Is it different this time? People on set noticed how he was odded out by the man in the suit. No one had told him what happened and what he was now. So you imagine acting and you have no idea that your other actor is like some nightmare creation. Man in the Godzilla suit was very cooperative. Even after losing his vocal cords, he could make some noises, like one of an animal. He doesn't have vocal cords anymore. Everything was fine until the last scene where they would both fight would commence. Okay, one last fight scene. Caesar poisonous? Yeah, we're pretty careful with it. Stop and trust me, actually a good dog to scare her away. These movies are like out of copyright, aren't they? Anguro, no. The man in the Godzilla suit would chomp on the actor's head, making him bleed. This is not part of the script. actor would yell for help as the teeth clamped onto him. He would stop moving. He was killed by Godzilla? She gonna come after a demon? Oh, I think Sniper Wolf might be a demon herself, so... The man in the suit would protect the unconscious actor as he roared to anyone that came close to it. So he killed the guy. Well, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. He bit his head and then wouldn't let anyone come save him. Was that the bite of 87? Actor would awaken, shaking violently as he breathes heavily. The crew on set tried to help him, fearing the worst, so they tried to take off the suit, but it wouldn't budge. Wait, is the suit spreading? The suit... A picture of man taken... of the man in the suit roaring and protecting the unconscious actor. Jump scare. Down. Werewolf situation. It might be a werewolf situation. Yeah, that's spooky. The old analog horror eyes. I love it. I love it. It's so spooky. I just had to say that you know how it does that cutoff? They do that cutoff in words. They do this a lot in analog horror, and I really like it. I think it's one of the good sort of analog horror. What's the word? It is a meme, but there's a specific word for it. Analog horror, I guess you call it a trope. How the text and audio just cuts off, hard cuts like that. I really like it. So, off topic, what's your impression of Big Boy Demons and the Grimoire? Chumps, all of them chumps. It was funny. That was a good trick. He looks cute. You go to the party and you see this guy staring at you across the room. What do you do? Drink the Among Us potion. Oh, here we go. We get another expected and what we got. Is he saying something? I don't know. We'll listen to it again after this. We'll have a quick listen to it. Careful for the jump scare, bros. We jump scared last time. Distorted audio. Let's go. It's coming. Spooked ya. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's like filled the suit. Wait, what was that? Wait, hang on. It cut right to the next one. Hang on. That's like all his nerves and stuff of like, and he's got a tail? What the hell? This is the furry virus. People would love this. Stigma. He's a stickman. Yeah. No jump spook this time. No jump spook. Let's listen to this again. Let's see if he says something. Can we watch it at like double speed and see if it like it's why is it on like 480? Oh, it's only 480p. Okay. No, I don't think he's saying something. I think he's just growling. Yeah, there was a kanji flash at the very end there. How do we like step forward a frame? Oh, no. No. Ah, God damn it, YouTube. Go back. Yeah. It's like on the very last frame. It's like smoker's cough. There it is. Does anyone speak kanji here? Speak kanji, read kanji. They're turning people into furries. Maybe said something in Japanese. Maybe. Let's check the comments. Surviving in the woods in the dark. That sounds like a lot. It's so funny. It is a little funny. This isn't as spooky as some of the other ones, that's for sure. I wonder how intentional it is. Hang on, let me just change. There's a fly in my room. It's so loud. What the hell was that noise? Google Lens to kanji. It says help me. Ah. Oh, there's words in the descriptions. We're missing the words in the descriptions. Hang on. We'll have to go back and we'll read the first description as well. Okay. Yeah. Can't read that. Description in English. Here we go. Godzilla may be a monster, but it seems different to me. He is rather a god. Control our world according to each other. And I will be the meat of the beast. I will be the host of Godzilla. Because I want to be a god who is respected by people. I want to be the meat of this beast. And the fear of which one is wrong. I'm not a movie monster. It's Goji, the law of good and evil. I will live in this beast. Because he's the only one who can help us. Help us? What the hell? How long has this series been going? It's fairly... Oh, it's been a few months. This is the first episode was out in July. It's a couple months. Description of the next one. What's his meat? Okay. So this is the description. It's a long one. Goodness. Okay. The entire description in English. Soon an army will rise, an army that I created. A military that shows what happens when there is a nuclear war. They will end up with the same creatures they created with the atomic bomb. The truth will be known to others, and soon my family will be avenged. They will understand that we will not resign. I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm not afraid of weapons. I'm not afraid of bombs. I, Goji. Please help me. Please help me. What's wrong? Please help me. Please help me. Why does my body hurt? Why can't I talk? It hurts. Please help me. Please help me. Will my daughter be okay? Help me. Why can't you hear me? Do not speak. Please help me. Please, God. There's no God. Who are you and what do you want from me? I would like you to participate. So this is a conversation. I think this is from Goji says this, and then Angurius says this is what I think, and then it's a conversation between the two. I'll do Goji in a deep angry voice, and Batman voice. There's no God. There's no God. Who are you and what do you want from me? I would like you to participate. Why is it so painful that I can't get out of the suit? Calm down. You are one with the suit. Why? Why? Please help me. Someone please. Listen. Listen to me and only me. You were not chosen for no reason. I heard that you lost your daughter. Did your daughter die in a bomb? Don't worry. I will heal you. I'll make you whole again. I'll help you, but only if you help me. Do you want revenge on your daughter? For your son? For his wife who died without any remorse? Who are you? This is Goji. Only Goji. This is pretty cool. Method actors. This is cool though. This is cool. This is some deepest lore here. Okay, next one. Should we read the description first? We'll watch it first and then we'll read the description after, I think. Hard to watch since it's Russian, you say? Yeah, we can check that out after. Okay. I was startled by the first encounter with the man in the suit. It made me more curious than ever. It might... I have to pause that. It might harm me of doing this, but I need answers. You silly dog, come here. So I've gone to one of my friends who is smart with this stuff. I won't name her, so I'll call her Eliza. I called her, but she was in the middle of teaching her class, but she would still call me because of how curious she was. She'd never seen anything like this. Yeah, that's pretty... yeah, it's pretty crazy. I recorded the section of the call. Okay. Oh, hang on. Do we have... This fly's going nuts. I hope you can't hear it.
The thing is, whatever this was caused wasn't from the pill. This is
Oh. Whoops. The speed set to 2.
something else. Oh, God. This is the work of radiation. Holy. Holy shit. The man in the suit doesn't fuse with the suit instantly. His body explodes in the suit, then it reshapes itself in the suit.
His body explodes and then reshapes itself?
Imagine a cream-filled donut. Without the cream, it's mostly a flat donut. That was the suit before, but because of the filling. The man, it basically filled up all the space. But him and a cream-filled donut are different. The cream and donut are separate entities. There is a barrier so they don't mix. The man in the suit, however, his skin, his flesh, his bones. It's fusing with the suit. His teeth would be the suit's. Whatever he took. It's mutating him. It's making him more like a creature than a human. Soon he will have animalistic properties, like using its teeth more effectively, and would be able to control his tail. You said his eyes could move, and that they are bloodshot? But in this photo, his eyes flashed back. Human eyes don't do that. You need to try and put him down. If not, it is probably too late for mankind.
She says something about him mutating to the point that he looks like a beast. No one talk about cream donuts. I questioned what he would look like when he's fully mutated. She corrected me. There is no stopping the point of mutation. Then told me to go to an artist and gave me a description that I sadly forgot now. I thought I would make the art and they complied. My Japanese would be a bit rusty because I thought I asked for 1 drawing, but I got 3. Here are the drawings. Okay. We love spooky pictures. We love spooky pictures, analog horror. Let's go, Bryce. Okay. Godzilla. Yep. Godzilla. Kind of creepy. Yeah. Let's just So this is Godzilla. Godzilla reaction images. Not really distorted voice call. It's not even coming up in subtitles. Okay. No, this side, dog. This side. Yeah. He keeps coming up to my mouse arm. It's like, a dog, I can't patch with that arm. This is really like FNAF though, is it? Is it really? Okay, let's see. The phone call did much to explain what's going on. Did it? Did we really need that? I don't think we needed that. Because I don't think it really did explain anything. It's like, The only thing it told us that was new was like, he's just going to keep growing. It's like, okay. And it's like radiation. It's like, well, we knew it was some sort of weird drug. We knew he took a drug, and we knew that he was like expanding. So I don't know. Dorsal, they actually have dorsal extraction? Is this just a big South Park joke? Are we being rused? Did anyone translate the thing? Oh, here we go. Rudimentary translation. So we'll take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a monster. I will take all of you. God help those who wronged me, those who killed my family, those who supported them. Why can't you just put it into like... We'll just put it into detail. I don't know why you need some weird meme thing. One sec. Yes, I'm going to use an image. I'm going to take a picture of it and translate it that way instead of just putting it into detail. Okay. I am not a monster. I will help all of you. I will kill those who wronged me, those who murdered my family, and those who supported them. You people, you murdered my family. Monsters. So nothing... Well, actually, no, it shows that Angurius is going to join Goji now. Angi's going to join Goji. Okay. Okay. I'm really enjoying. I'm getting into this actually. I'm actually getting into this. You guys want to keep watching? Are you enjoying it so far? Funko was just talking about donuts. He explains Jack and shit. Yeah, like I guess saying that it's like radiation, which is sort of like Gojira's whole thing. You know, ties it back to Gojira. That's sort of new. And the fact that the mutation is going to keep going, right? That's new, but the rest of it was like, yeah, we kind of get that. You know, we saw that in the pictures, so. Mother drug. Kind of want a cream donut now, though. Invested in Goji's erotic adventures. Hey, Super Trapper, how we doing? Thanks for coming in. Okay, let's, Oh, this dog's a cutie. He just put his paw on top of my hand. Seems more supernatural than scientific, but they keep bringing up radiation. Yeah, no, down. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It does feel a bit supernatural, but it could be like, you know, scientific in quotation marks, right? So, okay. Okay. Let's watch. I snuck around the Toho building a day after the encounter with the man in the seat. Oh, Toho is the company that produced these movies, I'm pretty sure. They were mentioned before. So. I doubt it's radiation. A drug makes more sense to me. Alpha particle radiation would kill him, beta particles would kill him slowly, and gamma rays would kill him slower but more effectively. It could be something like... If you guys played Fallout 4, right, do you remember the Ghoul Companion? His whole backstory was that he took a drug to turn into a ghoul. So I'm wondering if it's something like that. It's like some sort of wibbly-wobbly sciencey stuff where you can just, you know, bottle radiation, right? Can you catch Godzilla in a master ball? I reckon you could, yeah. Found a tape labeled something. I realized this was some years after the Angurius incident. Okay. Okay, so this whole thing is like well after the fact. So it seems like the person making this video wasn't there for the incidents. Okay. Hancock, that's it. Yeah, Hancock. The playthrough be uploaded. The VOD will be up by default. So if you need to leave, then that's fine. It will be. If you need to leave, the VOD will be uploaded by default. But this will be like cut out and uploaded separately. So, what is that? We are fully aware of the situation we are in. We will do our best to something. What do you reckon that says? Something what they need to hear so they can listen. We will try and do some audio tests. We will do our best to test what they need to hear so they can listen. We will do some audio tests. Okay. Oi. In 1950. I think this video made in 2003 was made after that. You know what I mean. In the story.
状況を十分に認識しています。私たちは彼らが聞くために何が必要かをテストする
Wait, I have translated some of the...
ために最善を尽くします。両方に対していくつかの音声 Q を試してみます。まずはスーツを着た男性から始めましょう。
No, I guess he's not fixed now. I guess they were playing sounds to see if he would react. Here we go. He likes whatever this music is. That's weird. That is creepy. Okay. Kind of sussy. That was not a good one. I think there was just too much downtime. Like there's nothing, and it's like, the audio is too distorted to even hear what the voices are. Music from the movies. Oh, okay. There's probably this is probably better if you have watched all the old movies. So I will temper my criticism with that. So that it probably makes a bit more sense if you've seen the original. I haven't. I think I've only ever seen like, was it like the 90s? The one from the 90s, I think. The Godzilla from there. Reminds me of Smile Dog. Yeah, a little bit. I was mailed this tape. I don't think someone in the Toho studio made this. You don't understand. You killed my family. You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our homes. We lost our families. You nuked us. Ooh, he's changing. Hang on. Go back. Can we turn off autoplay, actually? Can we do that? I don't know how to do that. Okay, so, you know, because Godzilla was obviously, you know, everybody knows that it was like a sort of reaction to the threat of nuclear power and mankind's hubris in having such a powerful weapon. So it is interesting using that theme and then embodying that in a man who did lose everything there and now wants to turn it into not just sort of nature rebelling against man, but the losers of the war, the victims of the bomb, using that power against their aggressors. That's pretty interesting. He's just not pinning. What did they use to make this? A true magician never reveals their secrets. Let's translate this. We had to translate this ourselves now, don't we? Okay. You took everything from me. Oh, okay, nice and simple message. Yeah, it's interesting. They didn't know if radiation disease was contagious. Oh, that's very interesting. They wouldn't have, would they? Because it was basically the first time that it was used on a massive scale like that, wasn't it? Interesting. Very interesting. You drop a nuke on someone's church and now a man is melted into a Godzilla suit. Thanks, Truman. Well, this is interesting, yeah. Okay, this one, Dorsal Extraction sounds like the GOAT. I think this might be the peak of the series. Okay, let's watch. We actually got 2 sets of mail. They were shabby, but they came from Toho. Interesting. They didn't look professional. So somebody in Toho knows about this person's investigation. And they're sending them these videos. It looks like either Goji or somebody who's friends with Goji is doing it, because the last message was basically just a message from Goji, right? They look sloppy. Interesting. And it's not Toho themselves that's sending them. One was how nobody at Toho mailed me the weird package, even though the mailing address was from there. Second was that I was fired. They must have thought I was telling people this. They were correct. Oh, so this guy worked at Toho. So wait, so yeah, so the person making this is works for Toho. I guess that's how, because they said they walked around the offices. So that makes sense how they were able to get in there. Because I was wondering how they were able to get in. And they're telling people this, so I guess Goji knows that they're telling people this now. Or they've contacted some sort of Goji cult, maybe. There might be a Goji cult. I guess we'll find out. Thankfully, I had befriended someone to be a spy and get me photos and tapes of what was happening. Oh, okay. He came here earlier with a tape called Dorsal Extraction. We'll try and get him out of the suit. They're going to try and get him out now. We are unsure if this is going to work. Yeah, buddy, I don't think it's going to work, bro. It's not going to work, dude. Oh, is it taking chunks off of him? suit is his safe space. What's happening here? Oh, it was a dude rocking up. He's using an angle grinder on him? Koji, no! He was very cooperative. You thought it would hurt him, but it didn't. What the hell? Yeah, using a meat grinder on him. The results are fantastic. What the hell? It worked? I don't like the sound of this, bros. I kind of don't. I'm surprised this is in the end, because the spy told me after 2 minutes of this being filmed, the man in the suit would attack a man with a camera. He told me the flash from the camera hurt his eyes. Huh. Good night, Liquid Lillian. Thanks for coming in. The person took the photos while they ran. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get some good spooks on. Skinless Goji. Ooh. No. Fuck. Go back. That's okay. That's okay. In the dark, I am beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. That was okay. Wait, that was the skin. That was the skin running after him, though. They pulled something out of him, and then the skin ran back after him. Hey, not Blackberry, how you doing? Angle grinder go burr, who doesn't react, then camera flash. Yeah, yeah. Well, he likes the dark, is the thing. So Goji likes the dark. He says, in the dark, I am beautiful. I wonder if that's like tied to how the atomic bomb was likened to the sun, to a second sun. So I wonder if that's why that's coming in. Is this real? It's 100% real. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's real. I believe it. This actually happened. Oh, another Angurius suit. Here we go. Let's go next one. After digging for it, they had finally found it. You finally got the tape I wanted. Goji Like the Dark is an average Japanese male at 21 years old. I don't know what happened to the man in the Angurius suit. Which is yeah. We tried our best to comply with the other person mutated in the suit. This happened my uncle told me about. Yeah, my uncle works at Toho. This is real. But his persistence hurts our finances. So they try to help Angrius, but... What do you mean persistence? People want to see him, but he doesn't want to be seen. I was confused at first. This was all? Yeah, buddy. This is my reaction to most analog horror series. He explained that the next movie was supposed to be the man in the Angurius suit versus the man in the suit. They tried their best wanting to comply with Angurius, like if they were training a dog to do tricks. Okay. He sent a photo of them trying to comply with the Angurius. It was like a dog. He's a cutie. They said they were going to force him using tasers. What? But he warned me that there was a movie in the works. Oh no, they're making a movie with 2 mutant suit radiation dudes? And they're using tasers on them? This can't be good. Something about Gojira battling a giant moth. They're gonna make a mutant giant moth that can fly. Oh, it's genuinely over, bros. It's genuinely over. Let's translate this. Why can't they listen? They just want to be human again. That's interesting. The people in the suits want to be human again? Oh, there we go. We're finally starting to pin the translations again. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Rare newspaper. Okay, let's see. Don't blame them. That's fair. I tried to get off this situation, just leave Japan, but if I tried to, I'd probably be arrested. Why? Toho, they have that much power? Oh, I guess the Zaibatsus kind of do, don't they? Once you fire into this rabbit hole, to this point I can't get out. I'd want to be human again if they use grinders to remove my skin. That's a very good point. It keeps getting worse. Somewhere in the making of the new movie, the man in the suit somehow escaped. Oh no! How do I know this? It was on the news. People would think it was like an advertising stunt. Yeah, the guy in a Godzilla suit escaped. Monstrous movie, monster sighting. Sightings of witnesses have seen a creature that resembles a lanky and tall Godzilla. How did he escape? That's a good question. Yeah, maybe tasers just don't work on him anymore. Sad trombone music intensifies. Yeah, aw. Monday night, a couple started to travel home and the husband took some photos. The husband was a photographer and thought taking a picture of the road would be an inspiration for his next photo piece. Yeah. Skinless man morphed into a suit managed to escape. How he ran really fast and honestly we don't get exactly. I don't want to touch him, he'll bite you. What happens if he bites you and you're not wearing one of those suits? Do you like merge into like the clothes you're wearing, or is it only like the Godzilla suits, like the animal suits, I wonder? Can you merge something cool? Can you get like a cool mech suit or something and then turn into like get like a Robocop outfit? Could you do that, you reckon? Did he grow bigger without his skin restricting him? I don't know, because it says he's wearing a suit again, right? So I don't know if they actually did fully cut him out. So I don't know what the deal with that was. Maybe they only like cut out part of him. So I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with that. Because like, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. Maybe it'll go into a bit more detail, but that's a bit weird. It might be a bit of a plot hole. Because like, what did they? Did he, like, they cut out pieces and then he just grew back? Said you expand, so I guess you just explode. He has been expanding. Maybe they trimmed him. Maybe that was what they were doing. They were trimming him down because there were parts where he was like growing. So, how King Ghidorah is going to work? You're going to get 3 brains? Oh no, that'd be terrifying. Getting infected by it when because Goji hasn't brushed his teeth. So true. Maybe that answer it. Maybe that answer it. What the deal with Goji was getting his dorsal removed. One of the photos captured this. Me approaching the fridge at 3 a.m. It was just funny because the phrase, one of the photos captured this was like, it's like, oh, you know, maybe you don't realize it at first and he's like lurking in the background. It's like, no, he's just on the road. Like you can see the car there and another car there. He's just standing there. Mummy, I threw up. I don't know. I feel kind of bad. I don't know if this is supposed to be a comedy or like a less serious analog horror. I don't know. I feel kind of bad laughing, but that just caught me off guard. It just really caught me off guard because I was expecting him like lurking in the bushes or like behind a tree line or something. But he's just there. It's like one of the when he looked at his photos later, he accidentally captured Godzilla on tape, and it's just oh, he's just standing there menacingly. I think it's supposed to be serious. Maybe overall, but I guess, you know, you can have funny moments in a serious one, right? So what was the creator's name again? Unknowingly. If this was supposed to be serious, I'm really sorry for laughing. But it was just really funny. It was just really funny. I'm watching the YouTube videos now. When he looked back at his photos later, one of them captured this. Dum dum. Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's good. This just caught me off guard. Okay. Let's keep watching. Around later that night, a boy would see the silhouette of this mysterious beast. Thinking it was Godzilla, he stormed outside with a camera trying to take proof of it. Oh no! No, Godzilla doesn't like the flashes. Making a horror game, one of the characters is a bit of a joker, so I'm trying to balance spooks with the jackass trying to cope with the horrors. It can be tough to balance it. These are the photos he was able to take! Exclamation mark. Let's go. Classic Goji. How to be afraid when you have a dog with you. That's also a good point, yeah. It is. Big mean looking dog. Okay. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Why would he walk in the street with streetlights when he hates light? That's a good question. Why wouldn't he like vanish into the woods? Then we wouldn't get cool photos, I guess. We tried to interview the kid, asking him what he'd seen and to draw a picture of the creature. He pulled up to McDonald's. I've seen the film with my dad. I know what Godzilla would look like, said the kid. That's a very good point, you know. It's literally just Godzilla, bro. The thing I saw outside the street wasn't God's. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're cooking. Maybe the dorsal removal operation did make some big changes then. The beast's skin looked very fake yet real, very uncanny. What is that? But I think it was a creature. It might be some man in a suit. Explain his face. It somehow kept changing. I think it's because of lack of sleep. Well, his face was like, we saw that picture before of his face like expanding outwards and growing outwards. But if you remember one of his faces, he quickly drew a drawing of it. Toho got wind of this fast, explaining it was promotion for their new movie. You could sell that as promotion really easily, couldn't you? Fudge. Yeah. Somehow they were able to stop any more copies of this story from printing again. That's the Zaibatsus for you, isn't it? Toho are probably owned by the company that owns the newspaper, so I have too many questions. What was he even doing outside? How did he escape? Were Toho able to catch him? I hope they were able to catch him. They killed the writers to prevent any more stories. Spooky moth. Okay. So they're building up for the Mothra stuff, aren't they? They're really building up for it. Let's see. What does it say? This place, the open air, the car, the windows, the house. Did they just move on? Will we forget? So it seems like he's looking around there to try and see if they're like forgetting about what happened in the past. He doesn't seem to want people to move on. Okay. And okay, now we got one Mosura Suit incident, 1964. Okay, this is the last one. This is the current one as well. It came out. When did this come out? Just 4 days ago. 100K views. Wow. Okay. Let's go, bros. You stinky. He was looking by the streetlights, looking for the moth to fight. Yeah, that's exactly it. Just trying to find a big moth. That classic Godzilla roar is great. Spy had befriended told me what happened during the time the man in the suit had escaped. He told me that something went wrong. He said this is what happened because of the conditions the man in the suit was in. Crazy theory, man didn't actually go on a business trip during the bombing, is now a ghost in the suit. Maybe. Interesting. Or a Zuma Caligura jump scare, yeah. He was lathered with some paste that made him look different and a bit shiny. We've all been there, mate. We've all got the shiny paste going. glossy type of contact so they could hide his bloodshot eyes. That's right, he had super bloodshot eyes, didn't he? Mutated that raw since I was a kid? Yeah, it's great. He was forced to withstand high wind? It's just him falling over because of the wind. That's so good. The wind was so strong it pushed poor Goji over. Aww. Poor fella, he slipped on a banana peel. He was just zooted. He was dragged around, poor Goji. And this is his skin too, so he feels all of it. So he is in pain, poor Goji. He's treated like a circus animal. He kind of is a circus animal though. Imagine this Goji doing the Godzilla dropkick, let's go. During production, instead of the man in the suit fighting another monster in a man in the monster suit, it would be replaced by a puppet. Okay. That's pretty different. Can he transform a puppet? Man in the suit saw Mothra, the puppet, as a living being. He thought someone was inside the puppet because of how lifelike it acted. Okay. The fuck work? he just had a little nappy nap in the middle of work. Toho thought this was a very smart tactic until they realized they had a problem. Toho's got a lot of problems with this guy. Surely he wasn't that good of a Goji actor that they could keep him alive. Someone needed to be in one of the lava suits. Oh. So it's not the puppet, it's the dudes in the lava suits. The female actor thought it was a good idea because of how much security they had. So he agreed to be in one of the shots being inside the lava suits. Oh no. Originally her first day on the job and invited her parents to see her act. Parents didn't care about what character she was in the movie, they were just happy she was even included in the production. Oh no, bros! Oh, it's over. Sadly, the amount of security isn't going to help her out of the trap she put herself in. You don't even get like a cool suit, you get like the lava suit. Is she going to actually like emerge from it as a moth? In one of the scenes they were filming, the man in the suit snapped. I think the only thing worse than being trapped in one of these suits is being trapped in like a lava suit and then you can't actually do anything about it. Going after the Mothra puppet, biting into it. After realizing the Mothra is a puppet, he would go ballistic and charge after the woman in the lava suit. Oh, we've got this again. Expected. Yeah, going total work. Would she still love me if I was a worm? Her boyfriend is being put to the ultimate test right now. Man in the suit charges forward against the other suit. Looks like the autism, he kind of does. Lava suit had plenty of headroom for her to duck down. That wouldn't stop the man from charging deeper. While her head gets bitten, her parents see everything. They tried to intervene, they're gonna get wrecked. They're gonna get so wrecked. Worm Girl Origins. They're both mauled to death by the man in the suit. Yeah. suit would immediately try and protect the lava suit. But the production crew were ready this time. They were ready. Goji sweep, yeah. With tasers, they stunned him away from the lava suit. In some fit of rage, he barges through security and escapes. Okay. So there was chaos when he started the attack. And I can buy that. I can buy that. There was a team that was quickly dispatched to catch the man in the suit. 4 men were tasked to stay with Lava Girl, wanting to try and get her out of the suit. I think she might be fucked, bros. I don't foresee anything good happening here. The spy was in the team to get the man in the suit, so he doesn't even know what happened to the lava. Security team using $5 Walmart tasers. They took an hour to find the man in the suit. Okay. What if she was built different? Yeah, I wouldn't be transformed by Goji's bite. I'm just built different though, so I'm looking around the forest as if he was wandering around looking at nature. Aww. Literally me, bros. Literally me. He just wants a girlfriend, he just wants a friend, and he just wants to wander around aimlessly. As if he was calm. The calmness broke as it saw the people trying to capture it. The man in the suit was surrounded. Then it would start to shake violently. 19 inches of Godzilla? What? Twitched at a sudden sound, as if he was vibrating. He's just sitting there vibrating intensely on the spot. What is this illness? He vomited red boiling liquid, presumably his own blood. What the hell? He's vomiting boiling blood? There's lizards that shoot blood from their eyes. Ah. He literally is cooking, yeah. I like that the person who made this tape took the time to add those sound effects in there. Like the person in the story who made the tape of this information he put the sound in there. I think that was a nice touch. It's probably the last resort the creature had, but somehow they had a hold of the beast and took it back. Yeah, it does sound like a defensive measure, like those lizards that shoot blood. Was this blood hyper realistic though? I think it was actually, yeah. The spy took a picture of what was left. Is it a pool of blood? They quickly had to go put the man in the suit into a secure place. Now, I wonder if because he grows a lot, so I wonder if he's putting that there so it will grow later and he can like escape through that way. Maybe his brain has liquefied and he's just shot it out. Because they didn't even I don't think they tested it. They don't even know what it is. Like they thought it was his blood, but they weren't sure, right? Who wants to swim in the Goji pool blood? They feared the worst coming back. Yeah, he said a spawn point. It's like those Mario duplication cherries. It's like that. Oh, sick, here we go. This is what they expected. Let's go. Okay. So every other time they expected a person, but then they got the weird growths, but now they're expecting the weird growth. So what are they going to get? I love it how he's playing with his own established formulas here. That's clever. Let's see. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Is there going to be a Mothra emerge from it? That would be sick. So we actually get Mothra. Let's see. Let's see. What do we get? What do we get, guys? Let's roll the dice. This is what they found. What is it? Isn't that just a cocoon as well? I'm a little confused. It's a hive. I can see that. She's pupating? Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's pupating. Okay. She's going to turn into a moth. Yeah. Okay. I'm down with that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like she's actually going to turn into Mothra. That's sick. Okay, what's this say? Probably not much. Let's see, what does this say? Yeah, okay, reborn. Yeah. It totally is. It totally is. There's kind of themes of that, right? There's kind of themes of that already where they go into the suit and then, like, you know, they start growing and changing on the inside and turning into something else. But it's very explicit here, isn't it? I think this is the last one. There's one that's hidden, but interesting. This is pretty cool. Pupa Patreon TA. Metamorphosis has always been such an uncomfortable concept for me. Yeah, it's pretty freaky. It's crazy that they remember things after going through metamorphosis as well. Like butterflies remember smells and stuff. Who'll be sexier, her or Mothman? Good question. In a time down by parents, she can become a beautiful moth. Curious on how Megalon was going to work. Yeah, I wonder how many they're going to cover. I wonder if this is one of those series that just goes on for as long as they want, or like it has a definitive end. It kind of feels like it's building up for something, but it's hard to tell, right? It's pretty cool so far. I'm enjoying it. What do you guys think? Community tab. Let's see. Posting good ending. The man in the suit never taken the drugs that made his body fused with the suit. The man in the wrist suit. This is cool. Really loving it. Thanks for showing us. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know, it's making us laugh, it's making us cry, it's making us scared. It's got a little bit of everything so far. I guess some criticisms I have so far is that the spooks aren't there yet. And you know, it is a lot harder to be spooked when you're like yelling and you got a dog with you and you know that sort of stuff. But it's not super spooky. I don't know if it's trying to be though, so And take it with a grain of salt. You don't know what the intentions of the author are, and I haven't seen the original movie, so I'm probably missing a lot of context. But I feel like the spooks aren't there. The concept is really cool. I'm enjoying the concept. I feel like some of the stuff isn't like super clear what's happening, and that is often the point of analog horror, right? But I feel like with Dorsal Extraction, it was sort of like, yeah, we took him out of the suit, but then he wasn't out of the suit. It feels like a bit contradictory in the own video, in like not the way that you want it to be contradictory. Aesthetics have been great. The aesthetics have been like, the classic analog horror aesthetics, right? I think it's a brilliant idea to use old movies like this, to be honest. I think that's pretty brilliant idea. I'd say it's not anything groundbreaking, but decent. Yeah, good. I'd say good. I want to see where it goes from here for sure. I guess it's like a month between each video, so I guess we'll be waiting for a bit, but this is how it is, right? My goofy ass from the weed I got from the local gas station makes my skin merge to a suit. Curious to know about the conclusion. I would like to see where it's going. I feel like it's building up to something interesting. I'm liking how it's bringing back the themes they've got. It's not just using Godzilla just because you know Godzilla, right? It's actually part of the themes. I really like that. Like, it's not Godzilla because it's free and everybody knows Godzilla, so that way I can make it spooky. It's like, no, the themes are actually brought back into the story. Like the nuclear weapons, and it's tied across there, so there's a reason it's Godzilla. Suit imagery drags out FNAF, which kills the mood a bit. It can. It is a bit slow. That's not really an issue with this specifically. That's an issue with most analog horror, unfortunately. Which is definitely a big downside for the whole genre. And it's not like, oh, I've just got Zoomer brain and I need stuff flashing on screen every 5 seconds. It's like, there's like a good full minute where just nothing happens, and it's just like audio where you can't even tell what's happening in there, and it's like, what's like, it's like, you've got to do something, In hindsight, this one wasn't as bad as some other ones, but it still could have been tightened up a lot, I think. I don't know. People seem to like that about analog horror. Maybe I am just Zoomer brained. Favorite analog horror? I don't think I have any crazy takes there. I sort of like the big ones, right? I think I still think it's hard to go past Local 58. I think the one that invented it, I think probably was the best. Other ones have really cool ideas, but Local 58 was just so short and so tight. That other people just sort of added a lot of padding, and I don't think they needed to. And they went in directions that I think just weren't as good. Not that I'm saying that you shouldn't be able to go in whatever direction you want, right? I had the big rant defending The Painter earlier on. I think you should be able to make whatever decision you want, even if it's a dumb one. But I think that Local 58 just did it better than everything else that came after it. So yeah, thanks for coming in, Super Truff. I really appreciate it. Looked into Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Yes, I have looked into it. I haven't seen a lot of the more recent stuff. But yes, I did look into it a lot back a couple of years ago when it came out. So Mandela Catalog guy myself. Yeah, it's Mandela Catalog has some really good moments, but I think as a whole, it's weaker than. I wouldn't say it's bad. Some of the acting isn't that great. A bit later on, we'll have to go back and watch that because there's a whole bunch of new ones I haven't seen yet. So I would like to go back and rewatch them all. We should do that on stream sometime. Some of the acting was a bit, and I'm always iffy when analog horror, whenever any small indie projects introduces physical acting, it usually sucks. And I wasn't a fan of the actors in the Mandela catalog when they had physical acting. And I don't think that's a good choice for a lot of these small indie projects because you're just not going to be able to find people that can act well enough for it. So, yeah, they reckon Greylock's good. I watched the first couple and I couldn't really get into it. Maybe I'll give it another go. Mandela's better than Monument Mythos, but weaker than Local 58. Yeah, that's my opinion. El Gusto. I think that's I feel like it's not that like edgy a take, you know, it's not that out there really. It's like I feel like there's very clear quality differences between them with some room for preference, but the quality level between them is just like, you know, it's big. Like Local 58 was made by a professional artist, right? So he came in with like years of experience and made this absolute banger. I mean, it banged so much it made a new genre of horror, right? So, you know. House has people in it. Oh man, yeah. That group, they do some wild stuff. They do some absolutely wild stuff. That'll be like closer to digital horror though, right? Rather than analog horror. What's the Winter of '83? Oh, I think I did. Yeah. That was the how do I say it without spoiling it? That was the one with all the snow, right? Greylock makes me want to visit the mountain and see the vet memorial. Greylock has a lot of AI generated imagery. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot more of that. But YouTube's going to have like a little toggle box that says your video has AI in it soon. So I don't know. Maybe that'll stop people using it. Good acting's just too difficult. Yeah, like you can get good voice actors. You can get them pretty reliably and pretty cheaply. But with good actors, right? You basically need to be there with them, and you need a good camera. And it's like the skill floor is much higher than just good voice acting. So I think that's why it's just harder to do. Tangy Virus and its sequels are interesting too. Isn't Tangy Virus a real thing? An analog horror YouTube channel where this house had people in it crew about a mentally handicapped guy getting lost making YouTube videos. Oh, what? Oh, that was them? I think I remember that one. And he like gets locked in like a... He's like living in his brother's house and he keeps trashing the place and then they eventually kick him out, I think. And then he like gets kidnapped or something like that. Was that them? That was an old one, wasn't it? When was that one? That was a few years ago. That was a good one. Yeah. That was so strange. They do some really weird stuff, yeah. How do you feel about Gemini? Yeah, Gemini's got some bangers. Gemini's absolutely got some bangers. Always get Gemini and Local 58 confused. Oh wait, aren't they the same? Are they the same? Now I am confused. Alan Tutorial, yeah, that's him, right? Tangy Virus is an homage to Montangy, a Mushroom Man movie. Okay, so this was this was good. I enjoyed it. I'd like to see more. Very curious to see where it's going. And good job, unknowingly. Very good job. Yeah, can you see me over this? If you're listening, you might not be. I just assume they are. If you like this video, please consider becoming a patron. Thank you all very much to the patrons who have already supported. Their names are on screen now. If you become a patron, you get access to video previews, scripts, your name in the credits, and seeing main channel videos a week earlier than public.